to Guangzhou, a city that was once the busiest and most important port in China. Well, it's been busy this week with some of the best badminton players in the world. Our next match this evening is mixed doubles. In fact, our last two matches are mixed doubles, and they're both from Group B. We're starting with the All-England champions, number 2 seeds Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino against the World Championships silver medalists Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. As far as Watanabe and Higashino are concerned, this is almost certainly a must-win situation for them because they lost their first match yesterday. There they are, left-handed Yuta Watanabe, the only player playing 2 disciplines in this year's end-of-season finale. And the 6th man in history to contest 2 disciplines at the same end-of-year championships. 2 World Tour titles for the Japanese pair. And of course their last title was in Hong Kong, where they beat their opponents of today, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. And for Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, this is actually their 2nd consecutive appearance at the end of season championships. And I can tell you, as far as the mixed doubles is concerned, only 1 pair in this year's end of season championships that played in last year's end of season championships, and that's the pair we're waiting for, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. Not quite sure where they've gone to. There were in fact 3 players that played last year because Zheng Shiwei is the 2-time defending champion, but he won the last 2 Super Series finals playing with Chen Qingcheng, and of course now he's with a different partner. But this is the situation in the group at the moment, Group B. All pairs have played just 1 match, and Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping are top of the pile at the moment because they beat Chang Ping-soon and Go Liu-ying in 2 games yesterday. Watanabe and Higashino lost in 3 games to Faisal and Wijaya, and that's why the Chinese pair are at the top of the group at the moment, because they won in 2 straight games, whereas Faisal and Wijaya won in 3 games. So today's matches are all important, and we're going to see both of the matches in this group coming up next on court number 1. It's a discipline where 6 of the 8 pairs here in Guangzhou have won World Tour titles this year, at least 1 World Tour title. And while we have the opportunity, let's have a look at the other group in the mixed doubles discipline, because there is the man that I was just telling you about. Zheng Shiwei is the 2-time defending champion at the end of season championships. But as I say, he's now with his new partner, Wang Yaxiong. They've won 7 World Tour titles this year, having been in 9 finals, having played just 11 tournaments. They are also a World and Asian Games gold medalists. They're the overwhelming favourites, it has to be said. Now, of course, in Group B, as you saw, every pair has already played 2 matches. So we know that the 2 qualifiers for the semi-finals tomorrow from Group A will be Zheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong, and also Dichapon Puavaranukro and Sapsari Teoratanachai, because they've both played 2 matches, won 2 matches. So here are the World Championship silver medalists, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. 6 finals this year, 4 at World Tour level, but they lost all 4 World Tour finals that they played, including the last one, as I was saying, in Hong Kong. against their opponents of today. And that, incidentally, was their first ever loss to the Japanese pair in their 6th meeting. So this should be a fascinating encounter. It's one I'm really looking forward to. This Chinese pair so often playing a second fiddle to the now reigning world champions Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong. But the All England champions Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, 2 World Tour titles and number 2 on the world ranking. Their opponents number 5 on the world ranking. No World Tour titles, as I was telling you, but 4 World Tour tournament finals. 3 at Super 750 level and 1 at Super 500. In fact, their first 3 finals, Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping, was at 750 tournaments: the Malaysian Open, the Japan Open and the Fuzhou China Open. So you can see that the women's doubles match on court number 2 has just finished as well. So I think the Master of Ceremonies is probably just waiting until they have taken leave of centre stage before announcing our 2 pairs onto court number 1. So after this match, we will see Chang Peng-soon and Go Liu Ying up against Hafiz Faisal and Gloria Emmanuel Wadjaya. And I can tell you it's all very complicated. What I know is that if Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino were to lose today's match, I think it would be desperately difficult for them to actually qualify for the semi-final stage. But there are so many different permutations that is possible because they've all only played 1 match so far in Group B, that there's no point me trying to explain all the different scenarios. So our court officials, I think, are being called onto courts. Oh no, we're having court officials called onto court 2. And therefore an opportunity for me to tell you a little bit more about some of these players. Yuta Watanabe, I was saying, was the 6th male player in history to qualify in 2 disciplines at the end of season championships. The other 5 players, Robert Blair in 2008, 2 male players in 2009, Anthony Clark and Hendra Prida Gurawan, and Zhang Nan twice appeared in 2 disciplines, 2010 and 15, and so did the Korean Go Sung-hyun. Well, as far as the World Tour is concerned, in the mixed doubles this year, we've had 4 home winners. That was Ahmad and Nasir, the reigning Olympic champions at the Indonesian Super 1000. Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong in the China Super 1000. And also that same pair won in Fuzhou China Open. Now, where's she off to? And we also had the last World Tour event, Go Sung-hyun and Hae-won, winning just a couple of weeks ago in Korea. Now, what's interesting to me about the World Tour and the mixed doubles discipline, the Super 1000 events, only 3 of those tournaments and all 3 titles went to 3 different pairs. The All England, as I've said, to Watanabe and Higashino, and then Ahmad and Nasir, and Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong. But when you look at Super 750 tournaments, of which there are 5 each year, it is the World and Asian Games gold medalists who had a a Grand Slam. They won all 5 Super 750 titles. That is utterly amazing. At the 7 Super 500 tournaments, we had 7 different pairs win the 7 titles, and those 7 different pairs came from 6 different countries. So a huge spread of different pairs winning the 7 Super 500 tournaments, and yet all 5 Super 750s going till just 1 pair. Now I can see what the problem was. They were all wearing blue kit, and that's not allowed at this level of competition. The players must be wearing discernibly different coloured clothing. So that was the delay, that was the issue. I can tell you, incidentally, at the Super 300 events, 11 of those and 10 different pairs won those 11 titles. So we've had a really good spread at the lower tier tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour. I can also tell you that in the mixed doubles discipline throughout the year, we've had 6 same nation finals. One at one of the Super 1000 events, and 3 at 5 of the Super 750 events, and all 3 same nation finals at the 750 events featured this pair that have just been invited now onto centre stage. So the players now making their way onto the stage just behind the backdrop there, where they will then be invited to come onto court, where our court officials wait. Crystal Tan from Malaysia and Ivo Kassel from Switzerland are 2 court officials. I can also tell you, while we await the players onto court, that this will be the 7th meeting between these 2 players. First of all, it is the All England champions, the left and right-hander Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. Well, after all the delay, I'm not convinced that the kit is discernibly different anyway. They both seem to have royal blue shirts on. So, of course, the Chinese pair are wearing white shorts. So that just confirming what I have told you, the last time they met was in the final of the Hong Kong Open, as I was telling you, the first ever victory for the Japanese pair in their 6th meeting. So the left-hander, Yuta Watanabe, 21 years of age. His partner just a year older. Currently enjoying their 4th consecutive week as world number 3s, and making their first appearance here at the end of season championships, and only the 2nd ever pair from Japan to qualify for the end of year finale. Only previous pair, Shintaro Ikeda and Areko Shioto, who qualified in 2011 in Luzhou and actually reached the semi-final stage. So Arisa Higashino, born in Shantou, I do beg your pardon, in Iwamizawa, on the island of Hokkaido, the northernmost of the 4 main islands that make up Japan. Lost their opening match yesterday in 3 games took the second game and then lost the decider 21-18, an hour and 9 minutes for yesterday's match against the Indonesian pair of Faisal and Wijaya. Turned 24 last month, did Wang Ilu. And he and his partner, as you can see, have been world number ones a total of 5 weeks across 2 different spells as world number ones. And Huang Dongping will turn 24 next month. And they qualified at number 5 on the race to Guangzhou, but they only played 11 tournaments, which is one shy of the required 12 tournaments of the top committed pairs. And they only entered, I think, 11 tournaments. So that's a bit of a mystery to me. Well, if you were with us yesterday, you would have enjoyed that one against Champeng Soon and Go Liu Ying, the Olympic silver medalists. And that was the first ever victory for the World Championships silver medalists against the Olympic silver medalists in their 3rd meeting. 45 minutes for their victory in 2 straight games, 22-20, 21-13. So Ivo Kassel seems to be checking the Perspex devices and that he's got the eye line completely right. You have to match up the 2 black lines on the Perspex there to be able to judge the height of 1.15 centimetres. It's not centimetres, meters. What on earth am I talking about?
To serve to Arisa Higashino. Love all. Play.
So this Group B match, absolutely critical as far as the All England champions Watanabe and Higashino are concerned. I noticed when they lost their match yesterday to Faisal and Wijaya, this man, Watanabe, lay on the floor, absolutely distraught at the loss. Yeah, good interception. She's very proactive at the front of the court, is Arisa Higashino. In my humble opinion, I think she's probably one of the front court players in world badminton in mixed doubles. Well, as I said earlier, I'm very interested to see this match because when they met in Hong Kong, I thought Wang Yilu was getting a little frustrated. Seemed to be frustrated with the tactics being employed. He didn't seem to agree with.
Service over. 4-2.
I don't know that's the case. That's purely my interpretation of what was happening. Oh, it's been a very good start by the Chinese combination. Yeah. Well, Stephen Peterson always says to me that whilst this lady is a very good front court player, she's not a natural front court player. She's had to work at it.
Service over. 3-7. Service over. 8-3.
Well, it's all one-way traffic at the moment. No, in fact, Wang Yilu looking across at court number 2 rather than focusing on the next point. That's very surprising. Yeah, well, there you go. That should be a lesson to him. Service error because he wasn't focused. Oh, that's perhaps a bit harsh of me, isn't it?
Service over. 10-4.
One of the best rallies so far. Probably the longest so far as well. My goodness me, what on earth was he trying to do there? Had a broken racket. Yes, it was indeed the longest rally. Yeah, knew there was no real hope.
5-10.
gone long and to the mid-game interval.
Service over. 11.
The number 5 seeds from
in
China
the-
with a 11-5 lead.
到这一步，你接杀的时候，东野那个渡边杀你直线的时候，现在东野是拦对角，没发现没有？你是挡直线，等他第一路过来的，你再摆对角。
他拦对角，
他现在都抓到对角，他在封你对角线。
先摆直线。
先挡直线，长一点没关系，架一拍。好，他一软，你再拨他再拿两边。
Now, I thought yesterday she had a bit of a cold. She's definitely not 100% fit.
120 seconds. 120 seconds. Eleven five. Play.
Really the longest rally. Yeah. There was always going to be an interception, one felt, that was going to finish off the rally. "75 shots. More than twice as many as the previous longest rally. My word, that's phenomenal.
Wang Dongping challenges.
Well, there's a challenge from Wang Dongping, but look how she played the jump smash. That's clearly in my opinion. Jump smash and clipped it down and found the line. Moment of magic from Higashino.
Challenge unsuccessful. 8-11.
All 3 points since the mid-game interval.
Play.
Won by the Japanese combination.
Service over. 12-8.
Yeah. Interesting to me that Wang Yilu, immediately after the rally, looked back at the coach again.
9-12.
Yeah, looks at the line, looks at the coach. Should I have played that, or would it have gone long? Well, that certainly has gone long. 5 of the 6 points since the mid-game interval to the Japanese pair.
Service over. 13-10.
No, that's gone long. Oh.
14.
Well, the Japanese pair thought it touched her racket. Well, no call from the umpire. Let's have a look. Oof, my goodness me. Well, difficult to tell. Racket or clothing, I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, that's a good angle. Brilliant. What a rally. Yeah, I think you've got to approach the philosophy that you've got to keep working until the net player can make the interceptions. I just don't think you're going to hit winners from the back of the court in these slower conditions.
10.
Oh dear me. That's the second service error from Wang Yilu.
11-16.
I don't think I've seen a service fault over the 2 days that I've been calling matches. Now, in that case, you think I'm just talking double Dutch. The difference between a service fault and a service error in badminton, a service fault is one that's not legal. So it's struck too high, or you strike the feathers first, or you move your feet. Service error is when you make a mistake with it. But I haven't seen a service fault at all so far here in Guangzhou.
Service over. Service over. 18-12.
Yeah, it was a good return of serve. Yeah. Gosh, she's playing well at the front of the court today, Wang Dongping.
19-12.
Error on the return of serve, and it means that there's 8 game point opportunities
Game point.
for Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping. Opening game, 21-12, and looking very impressive indeed.
21.
Yeah, terrible indecision on the return of serve from Watanabe. A little over 18 minutes, and the opening game, 21-12.
他肯定是这种球摆不出来，你一定要打女的，定了对角线，你打不死没关系，鸭子这边正手就过来了，啊，你封完这边你全力人重力往后走，不要再去打完以后就想又要拿左边的球，不要拿这样的球，鸭子这样轮过来，两边都发力，这样的话危险就能盯得住球了，要不然老是保留了，打一打又回到重心，不要管这一拍，全力以赴，把步倒调好，正手打对角，打女的。 然后给鸭子来补这一拍，好吧？这边你们发球，逆风不送，这里送，这里是两个攻球，这发球的变化，你就是要注意两拍，发完他现在不会轻易给我们再重复起，东野肯定是模拟中半场，你这个就抹在他身边，抹在他身边，好吧？举拍，抹完举拍，这边线就没了，过你都没管了。
Jeremy Gang,
Players on court.
Japanese mixed doubles coach. But I have to say, what really interested me there was the Chinese coach, Yang Ming. Basically, all his talking was to Wang Dongping. And in fact, Wang Yilu just sat on the HSBC bench on the side of the court and seemed totally divorced from the conversation altogether. Well, there's plenty of time left in the match, but I have to say that I don't think Yuta Watanabe appears to me to be in the right frame of mind today. And I'll follow that up by saying I absolutely love it when players prove me wrong.
Service over. 1-2.
Yeah, it's perfect placement of the smash. Saw that Higashino was waited, committed to the backhand defence. Hit it down her forehand side. well judged.
Service over. 2, 3.
Luck on the return of serve.
4, 2.
Yeah, this time she was trying to defend with her forehand action, but simply mistimed it. Crouch defense. Yeah, good return.
Service over. 3, 5.
Well, she hasn't missed many of those today. Wang Dongping.
4, 5.
I think there's probably too much follow through with the racket. Just need a little short, sharp tap with that racket head, and the shuttle will go down quickly. The more that you follow through with it, the more that the shuttle tends to be dragged down into the net. Now that's a clever serve. I like that.
5,
Instead of serving to the tee, serving out wide. Nice variation. Yeah, she's definitely winning the battle at the front of the court, Wang Dongping,
Service
today.
over. 6, 5.
Yeah. Now that's the sort of shot and the sort of error that makes me think that he's just not quite mentally in the right place at the moment. Clever. Total confusion
8,
on the Japanese side of the court. Watanabe starts to go and then he stops. Yeah, error from the left-hander.
9,
Simply not with it at the moment. Well, home fans will be feeling very happy right now, because I think this pair are very much in control. Yeah, to the mid-game interval with a 6-point advantage. So exactly the same scoreline at the mid-game interval here in the second game as it was in the first. Yes, taking that too late. You just can't afford that.
别这么急的抢，接发球也是，因为接发球其实质量都很好，但是没有抓成功，你打成一颗，你接一歪的对，他球始终是朝上的，你现在是虽然拿了，但是威胁不大，一抓头顶就点对角，打那个就打开路边的两边，打远身打就行了，啊。
Really didn't appear to be any instruction whatsoever to Wang Yilu.
11-5. Play.
Woefully short from Higashino, and it got what it deserved. Well, this is now 8 straight points. It was 5-all. And now 13-5. Extraordinary. Yeah, but that run comes to an end and not before time as far as the Japanese pair is concerned.
6-13.
Yeah, he's just not with it. It's not his day.
14-6.
Certainly played okay this morning in his men's doubles with Hiroyuki Endo. They played 2 matches and won 2 matches because they beat the number 2 seeds Chen Hongling and Wang Qilin in the men's doubles this morning. This afternoon session.
7-14.
Oh, what a... Fortunately, he hit her on the shoulder, I think, because that could have been very nasty. That would have hit her in the face. Oh, no, it hit her on the head. Oh, goodness. No wonder she's taken a little time out.
9-14.
Well, 4 straight points to halve the 8-point deficit is certainly going to give the Japanese pair a bit of belief. Good rally. Oh, my goodness. That's the best rally of the match so far. Oh, both players' indecision. Yeah, great rally. And the longest rally of the match so far. Smash across the body of Higashino. And I looked to her coach as if a plea. What on earth have we got to do to win rallies here?
10.
Yeah. Third shots of the rally from Wang Yilu is the one that did the damage. That one.
Okay, thank you. Sixteen, 10.
Oh, I thought that was going wide. Oh yes, clever. One of the rare occasions so far that the Japanese pair have managed to outmaneuver their opponents. That was a delightful disguised drop shot to finish the rally.
Service over. 11-16. Service over. 17-11.
Oh, goodness me.
Service over.
Well, that's 3 service errors
12.
for the Chinese pair. None by their opponents.
Service over.
Or
18,
just 3 points away
12.
from 2 wins out of 2 matches in their group. Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping. Yeah, it's good play from Wang Yilu. Totally commanded the rally.
12.
In fact, I'm not sure if his partner played any part of that rally. Oh, missed it.
Service
Yeah,
over.
well, they're so far in front at the moment, they afford themselves a smile. Couldn't believe it came back.
Service over. 20.
Match point
30.
opportunities for the World Championships silver medalists.
Service over.
Well, you never know, but one suspects that this is just delaying the inevitable. Oh, and a service error from Watanabe. His first of the match gifts the match point opportunity. 21-12, 21-14 in a fraction under 41 minutes. And the World Championship silver medalists, 2 wins out of 2. That's well left by Wang Dongping. Yeah, he was clearly short. And the victory. 21-12, 21-14.